Quietude Manual No. 5, Subject: The Involuntary Grin, Revision Final. If you're listening to this, you're likely exhausted by the positivity industrial complex. You don't need a sunset. You don't need a quote about blooming where you're planted printed on a mug. Most of the time, the world feels like a chaotic construction site where everyone lost the blueprints on day one and decided to just build a parking lot instead. The real reason to smile isn't because life is beautiful, it's because it's preposterous. Think about the way we interact with technology. We're the most advanced species in history, yet our primary solution for a multi-billion-dollar satellite glitch or a frozen smartphone is to turn it off and back on again. And the worst part, it usually works. We treat our most complex inventions like a stubborn toddler. Give it a nap and it'll behave. If you can't smile at the fact that our entire digital civilization is held together by unplugging it for 10 seconds, you're taking the world far too seriously. And since we're talking about things that don't make sense, consider the joke of the horse. A horse walks into a bar. The bartender looks at him and says, "Hey." The horse says, "You read my mind, buddy." It's stupid, it's simple, but it's exactly how we function. We spend our lives looking for meaning, searching for the big answer, when most of the time we just want someone to acknowledge that we're hungry and a bit tired of standing up. We are high-definition machines with low-definition needs. You should also smile at the small vengeances of the body, like the way your brain can recall every single lyric to a bubblegum pop song from 1998, but forgets why you walked into the kitchen the second you crossed the threshold. You stand there, staring at the open fridge like a sim whose player just cancelled their action. You are a biological masterpiece of evolution, a result of 4 billion years of survival, and you've just been defeated by a doorway. That is a total system failure of the highest order intelligence on Earth, and it happens to all of us. Then there's the social grace of the stranger. Think about the last time you saw a stranger trip on a curb. What did they do? They didn't just keep walking. They looked back at the curb with an expression of deep betrayal, as if the concrete had personally offended their family honor. We have to blame the sidewalk because admitting we simply forgot how to use our feet for a split second is too much for the ego to bear. It's that tiny bit of vanity, that "how dare this gravity exist" look, that makes us so endearing. Finally smile because you aren't a project. You spend your whole day trying to optimize yourself. You want to be faster, leaner, smarter, more efficient. But right now, you aren't a metric. You aren't a deliverable. You are just a person breathing in a room. Your heart is doing the heavy lifting without asking for a raise. Your eyes are translating light into shapes. You are a biological masterpiece that is currently doing absolutely nothing, and that is a massive victory. The red alert is cancelled. The construction site is still a mess, but the sun is up. The manual is closed. The grin is yours to keep. Go find a mirror and look at your face. Not to check your hair or judge your skin, but just to acknowledge the person who's been through every single one of your bad days and hasn't quit yet. That person is worth a nod.